Why is it taking him
Directed
so
by
long
Adam
to start
Sandler,
recording?
starring Adam Sandler. Click 2.
Yeah, click. Oh my god,
Okay.
I wouldn't want that.
I want to say something.
Oh
Guys,
my god, he's got something
cries.
to say again.
We have heard your cries. We will be changing the name of the two Michaels because it's really confusing, even though we already call him Mike and Michael. So
yeah, so listen here.
The man known as Michael will be Scrappy Doo from now on, and will be represented by a CGI render of Scooby-Doo.
Say it, Michael. Say it.
Say
you know
Scrappy Doo.
You know the puppy power. Say it.
Say his catchphrase. Say
I haven't seen the movie.
That's right.
You're missing out.
Good catchphrase. That's the catchphrase.
Scrappy Doo is a household legend.
Classic Scrappy Doo.
Oh God, he's peeing on me.
This is what we're actually gonna do. We've taken after our idol, Angry Joe, and we're gonna name me Michael, and he's gonna be Other Michael. So that's just how we're gonna roll from now on.
Daphne.
Excuse me, pal.
He's gonna be Daphne because he's a fucking slut. You're Daphne, you're Scrappy Doo.
Because he's a bitch. He's a pussy bitch.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Guys, we've been reading your comments. We get your feedback. We understand. And so we've decided, at long last,
don't listen to him,
to become a reaction channel. That's the game. That's where the bucks are.
No one asked for that.
Well, they all asked it in their hearts.
Yeah,
so we're a reaction channel.
How do you know
full time?
that?
This is the only kind of video we're gonna make from now on. So I hope you get used to it.
Exactly.
We're gonna start.
Even though he's wrong, he's completely right.
Is this a joke?
I get it.
Is this a joke?
Are you satirizing me?
What?
You've crossed the line between satire and real, where I don't know what you're doing anymore.
It's like double satire. Wow, it's so weird. And then
okay.
Is anyone there?
All right.
Is anybody out?
Before we watch this,
wow, he made a Pink Floyd reference. Our fans don't get that. They're hip kids. They don't listen to shitty bands from the 80s.
Lead death groups. Listen. We're gonna watch a video by a guy who is uploading Let's Plays of Gears of War 3 in 2016. So just keep that in mind.
2016 and like recent, like March, February.
Like, this guy's done nothing to deserve this, and we're just gonna make fun of him. Okay.
You think so? You think that? What is your problem? Gears of War 3 trolling. That's nothing to deserve.
And his name? Okay, right. I don't know if I should give out his name, but I'll just edit it out. If Dan the Man, and then there's like a line: funny videos.
Well, just in case there was any doubt.
Funny GTA 5 and Gears of War videos.
It's a clip.
GTA 5 is somewhat understandable.
Yeah. Since
it came out, well, the PC version in any case came out like last year.
When did Gears of War 3 come out? Wait.
It came out in like 2009. No, wait. 2011. Yeah.
So it's been like 20 years. I can't believe this.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
This classic retro 80s game.
Guys, are you ready to get trolled?
I'm ready to get trolled.
Hey, Sausage, why are you messing with me? I do you wrong at some point. Here, I apologize. Take that.
Yeah, this is pretty
epic trolling. If I just say
he's
so
standing
myself.
close to him.
He got him. He got him.
Tell me what's up.
Oh,
classic.
He's moving his camera. He's moving his
No. Yes.
Wow, this is really
funny. I don't
funny.
know about you guys.
I agree with Royal Assassin in the comments. Lamau, Dan, you be having me dying. I dying.
You be trolling.
You dying?
Yeah, Sausage won't let
I dying from the trolling.
I'm dying so hard.
I dying. Like.
Wish you'd send me a message.
He said butthole, which I think is kind of funny. Because I have one of those.
That's true. See, I don't anymore.
It's relatable.
He's getting in the way. He's like, he's getting in the way.
He's not even doing a good job at getting in the way. He's just standing near and walking around.
The guy said nigga.
This guy's problem. What's your problem?
What? What's your problem?
He got trolled. Proper trolled. All right, listen. We got to pick out of the best of the best, the crop of the crop. Crop of the crop. Crop of the crop. Properly crop. Properly crop. We got running people over in GTA 5, epic rage. We got GTA 5 harassment, little kid rages hard. Hilarious. GTA 5 harassment. GTA 5 harassment.
Oh,
GTA
there's
5
so
harassment.
so
little
much.
kid argues with himself. Gears of War 3 kill stealer. These
I know which one I don't want to watch. The
of
longest
them.
argument on Gears of War 3.
Yeah, I want to watch the 12-minute epic beatboxer on Gears of War 3. Must watch.
This guy really likes Gears of War 3.
Yeah.
All
Well,
of
he
these
likes
are Gears of War
epic
3
trolling
and GTA.
Gears of War 3.
I use mods on Gears of War 3. Why?
And all of the titles have like
This is
parentheses.
a good game. Shut up.
Like
It's not.
hilarious rage, must watch, hilarious, funny trolling. It's exactly
Mm.
like a prank channel, but Xbox.
Most of them have memes in the thumbnails too.
Basically all. Or like a
He
stock
also has
photo
a-
that's like clipped out.
Yeah, he also has a video of Angry Joe. Angry Joe gets pizza pranked live on Twitch, which is he's stealing content from my favorite content creator, so I don't support that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get angry.
I think we should watch some Tapley. Are we in the mood for some Tapley?
Oh yeah, well let's just fuck watching Tapley. Let's just talk about Tapley.
We can do both.
I don't
Fuck
know
you,
about
asshole.
this
Let's talk
reacting
about
second.
Tapley. We've already talked about Matt MVS, so now we just have to bring the crazy up to the forefront.
Yeah, we were
of,
trying
of
to wait until
everything.
he came on as a guest, but he's busy.
Yeah, we've legit sent him invitations to come on as a
Several
guest, and he
times.
hasn't.
We're running
and
out
he
of
hasn't
time. The
answered.
apocalypse is nigh.
Yeah,
Exactly, and
and
we
he
need the
knows
third
because he
eagle.
said it 30 times every fucking day.
Yeah, he says it on every video he does. He predicts some sort of apocalypse. He sees Bible prophecy in just about everything. He has 3 videos where he analyzes size. The guy who made Gangnam Style, that guy, he analyzes his videos and says he's basically a pagan prophet.
My
And-
favorite one is the shoe one. That's my favorite
Oh,
one.
How about-
definitely. Well, he
I got a good one.
analyzed a transparent shoe, and he said that
Oh,
they're
the shoe
bringing
here.
our doom.
How about Mitt Romney, a hero in my mind?
Oh yeah, he has cool
song.
songs too.
Yeah, music
They're
videos.
probably some of the best stuff
And they're
he's
all
done.
like
His songs.
they're all in front of like a babbling stream.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
some s-
Well, a
like-
green screen of a babbling.
Oh, right. Babbling.
No,
brook,
I'm
babbling.
pretty sure it's in the
babbling
river,
brook.
in the middle of the river, playing the
Yeah,
piano.
It's a
he's
metaphor.
standing on the rocks.
It's a
very
metaphor
precariously.
for the way he babbles incoherently.
Exactly.
You ready?
Fucking baboon. All right. He's going
Is
hard.
this a western?
New items. What? What new item?
I don't understand.
News item.
Oh, okay. Romney must have put an ad on
Oh.
YouTube that had copyrighted music in it.
Romney
Oh!
campaign neat. Oh,
He's gonna fill
my God.
Thank you. He's doing God's work, literally.
This is exactly what like Rocco says as a joke. Like, hey Romney, if you need some music, I got you covered. But he believes this is gonna.
Yeah.
A hero in my mind. He's in love. This is beautiful.
The eagle is him, by the way. He's
Yeah,
the third eagle of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
He was told by God himself.
Speaking of stock photos, though, he looks like that old man that's in all those stock photos.
Oh, I know what you're about. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The one
What's
that
his
looks like
name?
he's half
He looks-
smiling and in pain.
He looks great.
Keep your wick.
He's also
trimmed.
listen. Just he's a fucking great dresser. I'm gonna put several pictures of him and his sweaters up.
He's
on
like
the
a
screen.
grandpa.
Look, no, he's really fucking stylish.
He's like a
dude.
regular grandpa that is horribly insane and a Catholic to the extreme.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, this guy's
really
not
nice.
Catholic.
Yeah, he's just crazy. You're right.
Yeah. By wick trimmed, does he mean circumcision?
Who the fuck cares?
I'm guessing so,
Michael-
because he has a video that's like, if you use condoms, then you won't be raptured.
Yeah, exactly. And
Your
in that
penis will be a
video,
raptor.
he has a huge microphone sticking out of his stylish jacket.
He's something else.
And
He's fantastic.
Hey,
this
thumbs
fucking picture at the end.
yeah,
Oh,
I feel
that was
encouraged.
great.
And there wasn't a problem with your headphones or anything. It was only coming from the left side.
Really?
Yeah, was it not for you?
No, it wasn't.
No.
What are you, fucking stupid?
I don't know why it was doing that for me.
You
I
feel
can
like
hear
this
you
goes-
on both
Because you have a
sides.
problem.
Whatever.
Who fucking cares, bro?
He
I
sits at the left hand
beheld-
of the Father, whispering eagle secrets into his ear.
YouTube
Bible
channel
prophecy
attack.
and 50 Shades of Grey. Daniel,
Guys.
zombies, and World War III. Early in November. Way hey, we need Mitt Romney.
I like the comments, not the ones that are jokes or calling him crazy. I like the comments by crazier people.
Yeah,
Yes.
that only makes it
Like-
sweeter.
Dyden Thenis here. You still think phony Romney your hero now? You know the sign. Last letter is capital I. Sneaky satanic YouTube tries to trick people.
He's got a following that fits.
Oh
him.
yeah. We need to talk about. He was actually on TV. He was on CNN.
Jimmy Kimmel
Anderson,
or something talked
Anderson,
about him, dude.
Anderson
Jimmy Kimmel
Cooper's
talked about-
ridiculous. No,
I
you fucking
promise
idiot.
you,
He's
I
joking.
promise you. No, I
Why is
swear.
I don't think he's
I'm
joking.
serious. Not Jimmy Kimmel. What am I saying? What is that other guy? that has
Anderson
one,
Fallon?
Cooper. I just said his
yeah,
fucking
that.
name.
Oh,
That
yeah, he's not
they're
a
the
talk
same
show
to
host.
me. They're the same to me. All the same to me.
Yeah,
Oh,
he put him
robots.
on his ridiculous.
Why?
Twice. He put him on TV twice.
He was making fun of him. What a cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would anyone make fun of this man?
I mean, on
We
national
certainly never do
television.
that. Oh, that's true. Yeah, we have basically no platform. He has like, what is it?
I mean, if I
25,000
was,
subs. So he's
Yeah.
over 100 times more popular than us, or 1,000 times more popular than us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Undeserved. But
No, totally deserved.
No,
totally deserved.
completely deserved. This amount
Right.
of insanity deserves so much attention.
yeah, I agree.
You know,
upvote.
Like,
This is-
holy
upvote.
shit, man.
Like Tapley
this is-
did. Upvote.
We're okay. If it's not already clear, we're trying out this thing where we watch videos. This is, I think, is the time to talk about it.
I mean, we're
Like-
already talking about it. We
Well,
haven't
yeah,
been
yeah.
watching any
Whatever,
fucking
whatever.
videos.
I think videos like this and Matt MBS, I don't know really how to feel about him, because by involving yourself in any way or commenting or even just giving views, they always say you're not supposed to entertain people's delusions. That's like, you know,
Fuck
it's not
that.
good for insane people. Well, I don't know.
He's
I mean,
already in a fucking mental home. His house is like a museum. Like, no fucking joke, dude.
I'm still questioning.
I'll put up
how
a
he's
picture
able to
of a
upload.
video of him in his house. It's
He's
a
still gotta
fucking
figure it out.
museum.
Yeah,
he's
he
got a
knows how to
website.
edit.
He's got
Like,
YouTube,
He knows what
green
he's doing.
screen,
Yeah,
and he's a master composer, just like our boy
Yeah.
Matt.
it's all connected.
I think Matt needs to be commissioned for a Trump song featuring
yeah.
Tapley.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. A collaboration between these two. One of his videos is Barack Obama possessed? So
It's a
Crazy.
clickbait conspiracy video.
Yeah.
Is it?
As-
Find,
as
is
they
he
all
find
are.
out. But I would love to see a conversation between Matt and Will Tapley.
I don't know
Listen,
if I would call it a
that
conversation.
would be
Exactly. They would just be speaking at each other,
In
and
tongues.
nothing would sink into the brain region. It would just go straight through one ear
Yeah.
and get lost.
let me
in
tell
the
you what
void.
would happen. William Tapley, Matt would start spewing his trash. This is my theory on why we should kill people as moldy bread. And William Tapley would just sit there. Hello, Matt. I'm the third eagle of the apocalypse and the co-prophet of these end times. Would you like to be my co-prophet, Matt? And then Matt wouldn't understand, and he would just start spewing, nah, Mr. Scarlet Gazes. And then William Tapley would think he was possessed.
Oh yeah, speaking in tongues. That's
yes,
what he would
exactly.
think it is.
He would think Matt was possessed, and he would drive a stake through his heart.
Yeah.
That would be the end of the conversation. I've saved us. The third eagle.
Yet again, I have saved everybody. You can thank me later. And there's just the body of a 25-year-old in the ground bleeding
He's just
out.
gonna analyze his corpse for Bible prophecy. Well, you see here, his toe is twitching, so that means that Obama is actually a serpent.
Which one is the one where he finds the apocalypse in the McDonald's billboard?
Well, I don't think it was a McDonald's billboard. I think it was Putin. Putin's the birds that were photoshopped to look like Putin's face. He says, "This is this is obviously not photoshopped and a real Bible prophecy." And he zooms in to an ice cream cone, and he says, "Does that look like a nuclear explosion to you?" Well, it does to me.
Fuck.
You
Somebody
decide.
get Grandpa away from the computer, please.
He doesn't even say you decide. He just says, "Yes, it is."
No,
I know he
It's a
doesn't say it in the
nuclear
video.
explosion.
He leaves it up
prophet.
to you.
I really like when he talks about people that are like making fun of him and whatever. It's like, and like in the old stories, fire rained upon the people that made fun
Yeah.
of the prophet, and they died. They will all die from making fun of him. It's fucking great.
That's a prayer. He's praying that all of his
Yeah.
enemies will fall.
Obama
He's
will come back
fantastic.
and destroy
I haven't
them
figured
all.
it out. He doesn't think he's God really, but he kind of does too.
No, he doesn't
He's the
think he's
prophet.
God.
He's the word of
He's the
God.
co-prophet of these end times.
Who's the
We
other
don't know
co-prophet?
who the other prophets are. There are 2 more eagles of the apocalypse before him, and who they are, that's up to you.
Yeah,
But
that's
And
you know,
also, he
you know
claims-
more about the tapley lore than I do. Is there?
Yes.
Has he ever mentioned like different eagles, or are the other 2 eagles
Never.
still a mystery? Oh my god.
There's still a mystery, and this is what he claims that how he found out he was the 3rd eagle of the apocalypse. God came to him in a dream and said that he was the 3rd eagle of the apocalypse and the co-prophet of these end times.
Yeah.
That's his explanation. Wait, Twitter.
Overdose on medication. 100%.
Definitely.
Jesus.
Okay, I'm going to read. I'm going to read exactly the lore, the William Tapley lore from his Twitter, from his official Twitter. My title, Third Eagle of the Apocalypse, came to me when I asked God who was the eagle as found in Revelation 8:13. He said I was. I'm spreading the news. So
Nice.
that's it.
Yeah, you're the eagle or whatever. Why? He flew away. That's how it happened. He was talking to a fucking wall. He was talking to a wall that imagined all of it.
He
Jesus.
asked God.
Hey, am I the eagle? Yeah, okay.
I really wish that insane people like this had the mental stability to like make a wiki or something, so we could keep track of all this
That
stuff.
would be
They already have
fantastic.
us. We'll make it.
yeah.
Fuck it.
Oh
Yeah.
right, because wikis are meant to be community based. I see.
Exactly.
I mean, does he need a wiki? He has so many videos chronicling his.
You need a way to collate that information.
Yeah, we'll make a
I
wiki.
guess that's true. Yeah.
We'll call it his struggle.
We need a disambiguation page for eagle, one being the third eagle and the other being the American eagle. That harbinger.
American Eagle apparel.
Is harbinge a verb? Whatever.
The
Yeah, why
harbinger of nice sweaters.
He does.
And
wear
Jack-
nice
He does have.
sweaters.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta give him that.
Yes.
You gotta give
Nice
him that.
sweaters,
But he-
nice prophecies.
That's
That's
the
true.
thing, though. He is actually a stylish dresser in some of these videos. He has really nice jackets.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
If
no
you look
joke.
at him in this picture, he kind of looks like a cultist Santa. Like
yeah.
in the snow with that fucking beard and everything.
He looks like the cultist from fucking Resident Evil 4, except without
Yeah.
the funny skull on
Ganados,
the
yeah.
face. Yeah.
He really does.
Well-
Like he could walk into a church dressed like that, and people would think he's like a bishop or something.
Well,
Yeah.
probably because he is. He got fired because
well,
he was
he's a
too
prophet.
extreme.
He's better. He's better than a bishop.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's the
Pastor
Pope,
Tapley.
and then right above him, William Tapley. That's how it works.
Yes.
Thank you, William.
Like, wait. Let me find a video. The abortion video is where he wears a really, really nice jacket. Third eagle of.
Why you find that? I just think it's funny that someone who claims to be a prophet like has a social security number.
yeah. And
And-
he pays taxes.
Yeah, and a driver's license probably.
Yeah.
Well,
Expired.
that is just scary.
He
Can you imagine him driving?
Oh wow! This wheel seems to be turning on its own. Must be the Lord directing me to the sacred heaven.
Fucking, he starts finding Bible prophecy in different cars along the road. What's that license plate? I can't see. I don't have my glasses with me, and he crashes into a fucking hole.
It was the demon. The demon made me do it.
I'd love to hear him like talk to an officer while he's getting pulled over.
Yeah, you
This is-
might
this is
be
the style
saying
jacket.
I'm
Look at
guilty, but you're going to hell.
If you sentence me to prison, the
What, is that a
rapture will not
microphone?
take you. Yes,
Poke
it's
it.
a microphone protruding out of his jacket.
Isn't that the fucking SingStar microphone that they gave you on the PS2? What the
Oh,
fuck
who
is
knows?
that?
But
I
it's
hope-
definitely not a microphone you're supposed to clip onto your clothes.
That's just
It's like a-
SingStar, dude. Fuck off.
Did you play SingStar?
I played SingStar because my sister bought it and it fucking sucked.
Oh my god. I don't
never
even
played
know what
SingStar,
SingStar
but
is.
I played Rock Band, and the singing that
I
was...
played Rock Band, Beatles Rock Band, not the original Rock
I love
Band.
that game.
That was the shit.
Beatles Rock Band was cool.
It was so good, dude. So fun.
I never played Rock Band. I played Guitar Hero. I'm
Yeah.
a Guitar Hero
I played
boy.
both. I love those games. What I don't like, this is not so relevant anymore, but at the time that the Guitar Hero games were popular, it was like, well, what's the fucking point? Why not just play a regular guitar? It's not like you're pretending to play guitar.
Yeah.
You're playing a guitar-themed rhythm game.
It's just a rhythm game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is.
it's not. Yeah,
Fucking idiot.
And it
Just
was
learn a
proven-
real instrument.
It was proven with Rocksmith that people don't want to do that either. They want to play a rhythm game and they want to play the guitar. They don't want to play a rhythm game that is also a guitar.
didn't they make a
realistically.
super complicated guitar controller
Yeah,
for
well,
Rock
I
Band
just-
3
Oh,
that had like every fret? It was something nutty where there were tons of buttons on it. I think I remember something like that. Am I making that up?
I think it might be real,
I
but
remember
don't
that too.
remember.
I think so.
Yeah.
Or I might be confusing it with someone like actually hooking up a guitar to a Rock Band
Mm.
and then saying, "Look, I can use a real guitar to play it now." Well, why don't you just play the fucking guitar then if it's a real guitar?
Yeah,
Like
I just
fucking
checked.
gay.
It is real. It is real. It's
There you go.
like a whole guitar neck with every fret that has 6 buttons on it.
Like, what's
It's-
the point then?
It looks like a mess.
Why
I don't
not
know.
fucking
There is no
play
point.
the actual instrument then? It's dumb.
They don't overlap in their appeals, really. Like,
Hmm.
the people who want to play the guitar are not really the same people who want to play a guitar rhythm game.
I mean, they could be, but they're not
Or at
going
least
to
they're
go
not
play
related.
a guitar. They're not going to
Yeah.
go play a guitar when they want to play a guitar rhythm game.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Like, I play guitar. I would love to play fucking Guitar Hero again, or Rock Band or some shit. But
Rock
anyway,
Band
yeah.
with friends is the most fun I've had.
It really
playing a video
is.
game with people. That's the peak. Doesn't get better than that.
the drums for Rock Band, that's a little closer, though, to actually playing drums.
Well, yes.
But even still, it's just meant to be like a fun abstraction of what playing in a rock band is like.
Yeah, hence the name.
Did you hear about the Rock Band 4 Kickstarter? Or no, it's not a Kickstarter. It's a fig. They figged it.
Another one?
Yeah, no, not another one. They want $1.5 million just to port it to the PC.
Oh man, what the fuck?
And if
What?
you already have like music from the other platforms or saves or anything, you can't bring them over.
Then what the fuck's the
You have
point?
to buy it all again. Yeah,
Dark Souls
and they
did it with a petition. Granted, it sucked. That nobody had to pay anything. So what's the deal?
yeah, and at least it was like fixable.
Yeah.
Because people pay a lot of money for these songs, some of them, and yeah, that's a deal breaker for the people who care the most about Rock Band,
Yeah.
which is not
Especially
us.
if
But
it would be on Steam. Like you have to go through the trouble of having them be tied to your account on Steam, and then having them be tied to the version of Rock Band on PC. But you're just tied. I wouldn't do that.
okay, I've got a grab bag mystery challenge. Okay, you got
Mystery
two
challenge?
choices. Two
What?
choices here.
Okay.
Videos. We can either
Oh,
watch.
we're still doing that?
Yeah,
We're still doing
we
that?
can either watch the Ghostbusters trailer, or
We already
Okay.
did. Let's just
Or-
talk about it.
We could
the
talk
Angry
about
Joe reaction to the Ghostbusters trailer.
it.
That
No,
would
no.
be hell. So let's just talk about the Ghostbusters trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just
Wow,
talk about
it looks like absolute shit.
everything I,
mean,
expected.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah,
I
there was
expected,
absolutely nothing surprising in that trailer.
Yeah.
Yes. The fat black one. Well, she's not even fat. She's just huge. She's like King Kong, if you will. And that's
cunt.
not a racist
This
thing.
time
She's
there will
just
be a
really
King Cunt.
big.
Mike didn't put the King Cunt. There will be a King Cunt with the
He didn't put
woman's
Kendrick
face in
Lamar
it.
either.
Unbelievable.
Kendrick Lamo, more like.
He will be punished
Shut the
accordingly.
fuck up, pal. The third eagle of the apocalypse does not approve of the lack of Kendrick Lamar.
That was
I
fuck,
wear,
that looks
I wear
really good.
condoms. You can't rapture me.
What?
I wear
Well,
condoms.
that's
You can't
bad.
rapture me.
Yeah,
No,
they're
that's
made
bad.
of
I don't want to get
pig
raptured.
stomach.
That sounds scary.
Yeah, you're
Well,
closer
you're-
left behind, and they're really expensive.
Okay, I remember.
Jesus is a homo.
Tangent. I remember a book series that I read when I was really little. Called
Goosebumps.
Left Behind.
Left
And-
4 Dead.
It was. I haven't met anyone else who's read these. But please tell me
I can assume from the name
in the
what
comments
they are.
if you do. Or
Yeah,
if you
please
have.
tell me
They're
in the
basically
comments.
Christian propaganda novels
Yeah, I assume
for
so.
kids, where it's supposed to like scare the shit out of kids. They're like slightly bratty, some of them, and or one of them was like having some doubts about God, and one day suddenly everybody vanishes and gets raptured.
There's only a movie by Nicolas Cage that came out in 2014 when I Googled it. A small
Oh,
group of survivors
Was
are
it an
left behind
adaptation?
after millions of people suddenly vanish and the world is plunged into chaos and
Oh
destruction.
my god, it got a movie. I didn't know that.
And it's got Nicolas Cage in it, dude. Look at him. Look at his face.
Yeah, I
The
had no
end
idea.
begins. Based on the New York Times bestseller. Yeah, it's that.
This
Congratulations,
sounds like
Mike.
the Twilight Zone episode where there's like no one there.
Except
I just
horrible.
remember how
Yes.
how fucking lame it was. Like it's even though it's propaganda, it could be kind of like, I don't know, interesting a little bit,
Yeah.
but this is the bad stuff that the kids do to make them get left behind on Earth, while everyone else goes to heaven. Like one
Is
kid,
Nicolas Cage's hair photoshopped?
one kid was
That's what I was gonna
disrespectful to his mom, and was like not appreciative enough. And there was like a deacon or a priest or something who was like hadn't confessed something, like just this minor shit. Nicolas Cage's face in that poster is exactly the right reaction
Where am
to
I?
this plot.
What is this movie? Where am I? Look at him, dude. It looks like
the end
his hair is
begins.
trying to escape.
Are you ready? I remember there were like 20 plus books in that series. It was ridiculously
Holy
long.
shit.
I hope
Yeah.
they do justice with the adaptation. I really hope so. I mean, it looks good. That hair
Yeah,
is
it looks
on point.
fantastic. I mean, it's got Nicolas Cage in it, so.
Yeah,
I
fair
bet
point.
I bet
gotta
you
be
it's
good.
certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
Hashtag badass seal of approval and left behind.
Another badass seal of approval Christian movie. I watched because my mom was watching it, and I
Yeah.
was in the room, and it's called Little Boy. Have you seen Little Boy?
I've seen
course
Little
not.
Boys. I
What are
haven't
you
seen Little
fucking-
Boy.
Little Boy is
He's also seen little boys' assholes.
That
Because
was
he's a
kinda
gay,
the point.
pedophile.
Little Boy might be the single most melodramatic, sappy movie I've ever seen.
Oh, it came out last year.
Yeah, like it's perfectly crafted to just be overbearingly sweet and precious in a bad way.
Except for
You know?
women?
It's for Christians.
Except for Christian
like-
women?
It's like during World War II, this boy, his poor boy, he doesn't grow very tall and he's very little and people bully him. And his dad loves him, but he goes
And
to
then
the
he
war.
becomes Hitler.
And then he gets captured and he makes friends with a Japanese man and he believes in God and he points at the sun and nukes Japan. And it's just, it's very sad. There's a dream sequence where this little boy, they call him Little Boy in the town, and one of the big reveals is that while he's praying for the war to end by pointing at the sun and going, like he's going Super Saiyan, he stands on the edge of a dock and like every day for like a year, he just goes,
What
the whole
the
town
fuck?
stares.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is
The
this
whole
real?
town, yes, the whole town like stares at him like in awe of his innocence and his the strength of his determination. And then the U.S. nukes Japan, and they bring over.
So sweet. The movie sounds so sweet. You
The
bet.
whole town runs up to the kid like all at once, and this fat old lady's holding a newspaper, and she's like, "No, you did it, little boy! You did it!" And it's
They
this,
killed the Japanese.
little boy ends the war, and then the kid goes into this dream sequence where he's standing in the ashes of
what the
Hiroshima,
fuck? What
and there's
the
all these bodies
Holy
everywhere,
shit.
and the nuke says "little boy" on it because it's Fat Man and Little Boy,
Right.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
one.
and guess how the movie ends?
Oh, speaking
With
of
a
that,
fat man?
before
I'm
you,
gonna
spoil it,
before
I'm
you,
gonna spoil it.
before you
Okay, go ahead.
spoil the ending, in Psy's video, Gangnam Style, at the beginning, he's dancing, he's fat fuck, and he's dancing with a little boy, and William Tapley thought that this was referring to the 2 bombs that dropped on Japan.
Hey,
But
it's
anyway, go
connected.
ahead.
The movie proves
It is.
it.
Yeah. So the movie ends. First, they find out that the father died while in the prison
Oh,
camp,
no.
and everyone's sad. And there are like 2 or 3 different scenes where they're just at the cemetery crying.
Oh.
And it's just like 20, 30 minutes of all the characters being sad. Like, it's
Wow.
unbearable.
Can't miss that movie.
And then, like, he's, you think that maybe there's something to be said there. Like, oh, he believed, but it didn't work out, but God can comfort. Like, even for Christian propaganda, that's, like, still salvageable.
Right.
But then, we made a mistake! Your daddy's alive! And they end, and it's all happy, and, all you gotta do is believe, and that's the movie.
Does the kid point at his dad at the end and go, "Wee!" As he meets him? It's
Oh,
really
no,
awesome.
it's very sweet and
And then a
saccharine.
bomb
And then it
falls on
says,
his dad and explodes.
Dad, partner. And the dad says, partner. And then they
Whoa.
hug and everyone cries, and that's the movie.
Fuck. That
Oh,
get intense.
wow.
All right.
That sounds great.
Little
That sounds
boy.
awful.
Yeah. There's a
the
Japanese
sequel-
guy, too.
Is the sequel going to be called Fat Man?
Hopefully. I hope the little boy grows up to be like this huge planet
fuck.
round fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just rolls
And he
everywhere
falls
going,
on that I want a Fat Man movie starring the actual Fat Man with roller skates. How about that?
Yes.
cute.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, do you guys know that like this is a little conspiracy theory, but which bomb was dropped on Hiroshima? Was that Fat Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nagasaki got little boy.
okay.
But I guess we
Okay,
have the
okay,
expert
so-
right here.
I guess, but anyway, like there were stories in like of pre-bombed Hiroshima of seeing a fat man with a bomb suit on roller skates with a glass of wine rolling around, and they say that he left things at certain locations in the country, like in
Yeah.
the city. I mean,
There were spottings.
so yes, exactly. So my
Like Bigfoot.
theory is that it wasn't a nuke that destroyed Hiroshima. It was Fat Man, like the MGS2 character.
They instead of nuclear winds, the wind just smelled below it like wine, like evaporated
Yeah.
Nuclear wine.
He
Nuclear
just
wine.
planted so many bombs that it just blew up the entire fucking area.
Yeah.
Guys, Fat Man is the best Metal Gear character.
Can we
He is.
agree
We
on
can all
this?
agree.
Yeah. I wish
Well,
at the end of Metal
So
Gear
Big
Solid
Boss
5,
certainly isn't
he
anymore.
would have shown up, and he was Ishmael the whole time.
That would have
been
been
cool.
preferable to what we got.
Anything. I won't go into it again because I will kill myself.
I was
But-
just thinking
yeah.
about that game again today.
Have you seen
wasn't.
the tweet
I rewatched
that David
my video
Hayter
on
just
it.
did? Did you see it?
Let's talk
No.
about the David Hayter tweets. Let's
Did
talk
you see
about
it?
David Hayter's tweets.
Wait,
He
which
made
one?
a
Which one?
tweet.
Is it
He
today?
just made one where he
didn't
seems to
see
be
it.
recording lines for Metal Gear. And that made me think he's got purpose again. His life has begun anew. He's somebody again. And he looks
But
it.
his tweets still don't make any fucking sense.
he's like
What was
having
the
a
really
continuous
confusing one?
breakdown. All of them? Like I don't know, man. It's
There was
Let
one
me
that was
read a
just
few.
like a dot.
Let me read a few. I just tried to like a story in the newspaper. That brings several questions. First one, What?
Are
Second
you
one?
retarded?
How? And third one, why?
Every single tweet brings up the question of what. That's every single tweet that he does. Like, he has gone completely insane.
Yeah.
there's no stopping him.
Oh,
But yeah.
I know the one. It's period. Line break.
Oh.
How may I
Yes.
be of surface?
Yes, that is
Line
the
break.
one
Period.
that sent my head into fucking space.
We bring that up almost daily.
It's like
An event.
it's so like what? Like,
Yeah.
what do you?
In fact, whenever I talk to Michael, and each one of us puts a point,
Yeah,
we
put
already
a dot.
fucking know that it's coming. It's like instant. How may I be of surface? And the comments are the best because people are just saying, "You are a snake," in every single thing he says. So of course he's gone insane. Of course.
Now,
Fuck me.
a lot of his retweets are about mental illness. Is he mentally ill?
Oh yeah, he retweeted a thing that said that mental illness is not a weakness, even though by definition it is. Like by definition, having a mental illness means you're weaker than a person who doesn't. And then it started listing.
You're just
It started
special.
listing all these things. But actually, I think I saved it. Let me read it.
Wait, whereas his daughter made a shit cake, like a cake out of shit,
Yeah.
and he
What?
posted it on Twitter and said,
What?
My daughter made a cake out of shit. So I took out a piece and I threw it out, and that's how I left it.
Listen.
I used to be Snake.
Listen, I'm gonna read
My
this.
daughter made this souffle out of mud and crap. That night,
Yeah.
I cut out a square, tossed it, and left it.
He pretended that he ate
What?
the cake to make his daughter feel well. He was Snake. Don't judge him. He was Snake once. I vote X-Men. I vote X-Men.
But Carlos, how
Watchmen
may I be
wasn't
of
that bad.
service?
He was okay.
Wolves.
I wrote it.
Wolves is the greatest movie of all time.
I am a movie director. I directed Wolves. Twilight is shit
That
compared
sucks.
to it.
And that's the kind of thing where everybody knew it was gonna be shit.
Yeah. Even
Just-
he.
Even when you just hear it. Like, David Hayter's writing a movie called Wolves. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, it's gonna be horrible. Fuck.
How may I be of service?
Oh my god.
Anyway, listen. He retweeted
He
this.
puts the worst thing about him directing Wolves, except for him directing Wolves, is that he puts it as the headline of his Twitter description. Director,
delusional.
Wolves, writer, X-Men.
It means he wants to
Man.
be seen as a director first, and a
But
writer
every single
second.
tweet that he has is directed towards this performance in a Japanese game that he is no longer related to. So he wants to kill himself.
Literally
Or
nowhere
it's
in
either
his
directed
bio.
to that.
Oh, never mind,
It's
it's
either
there.
directed
It's toward
to
the
that.
end.
Directed to that, or it's directed towards fucking aliens. Because I can't fucking understand any of this.
His children. He posts like drawings of his children of him as Snake. Like the amount of pressure is like, I'm nobody. I'm not Snake anymore. How
Yeah,
may
he
I be of
lists-
surface?
For a second, I thought it wasn't there, but it's actually just at the end of his bio. He's kind of like putting the Metal Gear stuff last, but
Yeah.
that's still all he tweets about for the most part.
So sad. Anyway, listen. A lot of times, people with mental illness feel like they're fighting a never-ending battle with the orcs that live inside their brain. Yes, this is turning into a Helm's Deep reference. they win the war every day that they're still
Fuck
alive,
yeah.
but it's really hard to see that.
You see, on the one hand, that metaphor makes no fucking sense, but
On
on
the
the
other
other side of
hand-
that coin, yeah, like maybe it makes sense to somebody who's fucking crazy.
On the other hand, I know what Lord of the Rings is, so I'll vote.
That's true. I've heard of that. I'll give
I
that a
don't know
retweet.
what Lord of the Rings is.
My favorite
You know
one
wolves?
is this one.
Is that the one?
It's kind of like Wolves.
Can you relate this to Wolves? It's the only movie I've ever seen. Wolves is the best movie ever.
Where's the sequel coming out? I'll write it, please. If you know someone doesn't feel safe with their own mind and needs someone to be there for their safety, don't fucking text them to ask how they're doing and then leave them be if they don't answer. Drive to their fucking apartment. if you're in their area.
Hell
And get
no.
that door open. At the very least, provide some sort of support until the urge to self-harm or anything subsides. So, if somebody doesn't text you back, drive to their home.
Yeah.
You don't know
Drop
anything. You don't know.
everything you're doing.
Drive to their home and go, hey, are you okay?
Listen, if you're a doctor and you're performing brain surgery on someone, you need to drop
Hey,
everything you're doing
didn't
and check
respond.
up on this guy who didn't answer to you.
Are you okay? Somebody
sad and
piloted
ridiculous.
a plane. You do it still. Oh, my favorite one is this one. A lot of times, people with mental illness will forget to eat, which is bad in all sorts of ways. Because
Like-
usually
No, it's
taking
alright.
your meds on an empty stomach will make you, at the very least, nauseous, if not make you actually vomit it up. Online ordering is a godsend. Send someone a pizza if they're having an episode. So imagine that you're having
Damn it.
like a horrible bout of depression. Your father died. You're crying your eyes out, about to kill yourself. They ring the doorbell, and it's a fucking pepperoni pizza. You look at the guy,
And the pepperoni spells out, feel better.
and then you look, and in the corner is your friend saying, "Hey, how are you doing? Are you okay?
Alright.
Like, what?
I just drove over here.
Do I know you?"
I let myself in. Well, that's the thing. Like, the whole you gotta go and drive over there and buy him a pizza.
Oh, dude,
This
no,
is
I
like
just thought of
the-
what if they're asleep? What if they're asleep and you go in, you break into their house through the window, and you're standing over them, and you lean in on a sleeping person next to their ear, and like, hey, are you okay?
Then you open the door and there's like 20 pizzas stacked up on top of each other. Well, you weren't responding, so I didn't know what to do. I just sent you pizzas.
Yeah, just so you
Oftentimes, people feeling depressed just want to know that someone else is there. So gently crawl into their bed at night so they can feel your warmth and your comfort.
I don't remember wearing socks. Oh, wait, it's not socks, it's hair.
Socks.
What? Who
What?
are you?
Who is
Get out
this?
of my house,
David Hayter, ladies and gentlemen.
David
Snake
Hayter. Well,
was
I
what
gotta
was holding
say
him
that
together.
was posted. That was posted by Banksy, and David Hayter retweeted.
Yeah.
a Banksy.
Okay,
post.
okay.
David Hayter is a 40-something-year-old man, and he just retweeted Banksy. So let that sink in.
Banksy is like the DiCaprio of art, in my eyes. He's like
Banksy
perfect.
is like the Dark Souls of art. Banksy is like the Citizen Kane of the Dark Souls of art.
Dark Souls is
Dark
like
Souls
the death
is like
grips
the
of art.
Banksy of the death grips of modern pre-existing
Banksy's
vacation
epic,
art.
You
but
think
nowhere near as
Banksy gets
epic as
red-pilled?
David Hayter. David Hayter has a pretty red-pilled motto. You want to hear
Yeah.
his motto?
What is
Yeah,
it?
sure.
This is hashtag my 4-word motto.
Okay.
Perfect authority, no explanation.
But what the fuck does
What
that
does that mean?
like, oh, what are you saying? Fuck.
The scientific truth.
It's his dad. It's his dad.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
It's all connected.
Wouldn't that be actually fucking amazing if David Hayter's son was Matt MVS? Like
What?
that would
It's a fact, my friend.
I would kill myself
I would want to
because there
hook,
would be nothing else to see.
I would want to
that would
hook
be
Matt
it.
up with some fertile woman just so I could see how much crazier the next generation would be.
Damn right, dude. It can only get better from here on out. Imagine somebody as fucking retarded with the way they communicate as Matt and as depressed as the director of Wolves, David Hayter. And then you get this mix of neurosis.
You're
It's a person
vitally.
that is. Am I?
Shock yourself, yeah.
Guys, I'm about to absorb electricity. Hold on.
Oh wow.
Oh god,
Holy
it's
shit.
happening. He's Storm. David Hayter wrote
Become
this.
Electro.
How's it?
Is the gap in
It's
your
fine.
teeth closed or is it open? That's the real question.
Let me see. I can store a few coins in there. I think it's open, so.
If you became
Okay,
a wolf,
shit.
then your teeth would grow.
Yeah, like Wild Bill.
I want to be a
Wild
wolf
Joe.
one day.
Yeah, his name is Wild Joe, and the other one I think we
Wild
talked
Joe?
about this. Werewolf Connor
Yeah,
and Werewolf Wild Joe.
yeah.
I have not heard of this.
Dude,
Those are their names.
fuck you. You're not even into the wolf
Oh,
lore.
is that?
You don't know.
Are those the characters in Wolves?
Yes.
You know.
One of 'em is named
why is he
Wild
pretending
Joe.
He doesn't know. You're part of the fan club.
I forgot the. Oh, okay, that's true.
You're an administrator.
I'm part of the pack.
in
He's part of the
wolfsfanclub.com.
Okay, I wanted to know this for a while. Where did you get that barking sound in the furry video?
Where did I get that barking sound? I think I typed into YouTube barking sound.
Barking sound.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I like that bark.
Yeah, it's a good bark.
Okay.
I need more of that bark.
Good bark.
Guys, I have to talk about a show I've been watching.
Mm.
It's called
Samurai
Samurai Jack,
I
fellas.
just ruined it for you.
It's so fucking good. It's such a good show. It is so amazing. He's got like a really good art style that's kind of like Japanese paintings, like ancient paintings and shit like that.
Isn't it by the
main
people that made Powerful Girls?
No.
What did you just
No,
say?
it's by the guys who made fucking. Well, one of them made Dexter's Laboratory. He was like the head guy on that, and he's the head guy on this. And he's coming back as an executive producer for the reboot that they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As far as I know, they're doing a reboot of like one season to finish off the show. Because if I remember right, it didn't get a proper ending.
Yeah.
Like it got canceled before it got a proper ending. Here's a really weird thing that I didn't know, and Mike, you probably don't know this shit either. will.i.am made the
I knew
intro
that.
theme to Samurai Jack. Oh, you knew that?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Am I the only one in the dark here?
I don't know.
It's so fucking like.
I don't know if I want to watch more Samurai Jack though, or even rewatch what I've already seen. Because I saw that show when it came out, like as a kid, and it was just so cool. Like I'd never seen like a cartoon on Cartoon Network like that. That was amazing. The style was awesome. It had this really cool atmosphere, and
The action scenes are fucking fantastic.
I don't know if it would be. It would
You
lose
don't want
some
to ruin
magic
the memory?
if I went back. Yeah, like the memory is perfect as it is for me.
Yeah, that happens.
Well,
But as a result, some of like the details are kind of vague. But
yeah.
it almost makes it
Well,
better.
I'm
Like I
rewatching
remember
it.
images, like Samurai Jack standing in a forest with like a straw hat on, like in some
Yes.
trees, while lots of fast, I think they were ninjas or robots or something, were all like dashing
Robots.
around, and yeah, like that was so cool. And that stands out
still
as
is.
like this perfect image.
It still is though. Like
Yeah,
as I'm rewatching it.
I guess,
It's-
but it's cooler probably to an 11-year-old or so than, you know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
definitely. But you gain like a new level of appreciation for the detail in it and shit like that, and for the like fucking fantastic character design.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it is amazing. Like, really, it's really, really good. You should watch it.
Oh, and the guy who voiced Aku is dead now.
Yeah, he
What
also
the
voiced
fuck?
Iroh in Last Airbender.
Oh yeah, he died in the middle of The Last Airbender. He just passed
Yeah.
away, and they replaced him with another guy, and they were like, "Yeah, just do what he did. It's fine." And he
And
did.
he
What he
did.
did.
He could probably
So
be
I don't know
Aku.
who they're getting to replace.
Maybe they'll
Aku.
get the guy from The Last Airbender.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That
okay,
maybe
okay.
they'll get
So the
him.
guy's name who replaced Mako, shit.
Yeah.
Mako whatever.
Yeah.
Mako Iwamatsu
no.
was his name.
Yeah.
Greg Baldwin was a student of his, and after Mako died, he took up a lot of his roles. So I'd imagine that he would also be. Oh no, he's already voiced Aku in a Samurai Jack video game. So
There you
Oh,
go.
really? Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, he wasn't Hail Caesar. What is this?
wait, for real? What? Who? Greg
I'm
Baldwin?
looking at a guy called Greg Baldwin. GregBaldwin. And he was in Hail Caesar and Bioshock? What the fuck? Is this another guy? No,
Oh!
he's the same one. He's in Hail Caesar. Why didn't you tell me?
I know this
What
guy.
the fuck?
He's yeah, he was one of the writers, the
Oh, shit,
communist
really?
writers in Hail Caesar.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's cool.
He was good
Yeah.
in that movie, even though he didn't have all that much to do. It was really memorable.
Mm,
He was just like this grumpy fuck at like the back of the room, eating sandwiches.
nice. Oh,
But
but
yeah,
his
just,
greatest
like-
role is in Spider-Man: Web of Shadows. He played
Of course.
Mysterio.
Of course. Of course.
I think that
But,
that
uh,
honor goes to Connect Disneyland Adventures.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, the
He's just
fucking
credited as
Aku. Aku, the main villain is such a huge highlight. Like he is so good. He just loves being an absolute cunt.
Those are the
Like
best ones.
there's a part in one of the episodes where whatever, there's like an episode and he sends someone to kill Jack, and then he doesn't kill him, and then the guy, he's holding him in his hands, like Aku is holding the guy in his hands, and this is like at the ending, like 2 minutes of the episode, and the guy's like, please forgive me, and he's like, no, and then he crushes him, and then he says just some lines, and then the episode ends. There's no melodramatic music, there's no like anything, that's just it. He just kills him, that's it. He's
Such a good
fucking
show.
he's great. He
In
is,
a kids
but
show?
you should definitely watch it.
Whoa.
Well, I
This
mean,
ain't for
like,
kids.
see, the thing about that, like, specifically, like, there's obviously inspirations from like exhibitionist, like, samurai kung fu movies from Japan, and he has like I think he's inspired by David Lean as well, like the guy who made Lawrence of Arabia. There's a shot in this, it's straight up ripped from Lawrence of Arabia in like the first season. But what was I gonna say?
If you don't know.
Yeah. So it's like exhibitionist, like Japanese shit, samurai, big swords, cutting things up, and they specifically give him more because it's a kid show. They give him more robot enemies
Yeah.
and like non-human enemies. They did give him a few human enemies in like the first season, but they quickly catch on.
But
that
all
they
of his
need-
enemies have personality, so it still feels
Definitely,
good.
yeah.
That was the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
worst
for
in
sure.
Avatar, man.
But
What? Where the
Fucking
they
enemies.
couldn't-
Since the
They don't
rating
have
was so
personality.
low. No, since the rating was so low, I think I talked about this. They couldn't make it so that any enemies were actually shown being killed. So
Yeah,
there's like
yeah.
a scene where it stands out so much. They're blowing vehicles up, and in every single vehicle, you have to see the characters climbing
Climb-
out of them
Oh.
safe every fucking time. It's like, oh, we're fine. Kids, it's okay. Nobody died.
there were lots of boulders rolling down cliffs. That's scary.
Yeah. Let's make them.
But yeah, in Samurai Jack, because most of his enemies are robots or non-human, they don't have actual blood. Like, blood for robots is just oil, so they show that a whole ton. It's like he gets like completely fucking coated in robot oil in the first episode. It's a really good show, like Jesus, and like there's this running. The whole theme, like the whole thing with the show, is it's like a lonely guy, and he's like in a really strange land, and he's just roaming around and learning new shit. The main like his main drive is to go back to the past, and
The
that
angry
kind of
video
takes
game
a
nerd.
obviously, and that kind of takes a back seat in a good way to make room for these like really really good adventure stories where he just learns to overcome a new thing, or he learns new shit about the world around him,
Yeah.
and it's just fantastic.
You know, in a lot of ways, the closest comparison to Samurai Jack is probably Cowboy Bebop or Samurai Champloo. Like, those shows kind of work the same way. Like, super episodic. Most stories are self-contained and introduce characters that you only see once. And there's lots of flavor. I remember, like, also in like the weird stuff that might not make it into a kids show normally. I remember one of the episodes I saw, Jack was like in some strip club kind of thing in the future, and there were like girls in cages dancing. But
That's the first episode.
yeah, was it the first? Okay, yeah, that was a great one.
Yeah, with the fucking talking dogs.
Yeah.
It was so. Oh my god, you really need to watch it again. I feel like I don't know. It hasn't lost the magic for me. Like, I can still look at it like as a child would, but I have a newfound appreciation for it with its like art style and its attention to detail and the characters and shit like that.
That he's creative. Dexter's Lab was
What?
one of the best shows on that network too.
Oh yeah, sure. He also worked on My Little Pony, I think. So.
Oh well, finally it did
Oh
some
no,
serious
he actually
work.
did the Clone Wars,
Yeah.
the
I heard
TV
that
show
wasn't
that was
so
actually
bad.
good.
Yeah. Except
No, the one that was
they-
actually good.
Yeah, that's what I said. I heard that wasn't so bad. And there's also a fucking episode where Darth Maul gets robotic crab legs. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Not too certain.
I love how
No, it is
simple
good.
that show is. Like,
What,
Aku
the-
is just
the-
Aku is evil, and Jack is a samurai who is good. And
Yeah, that's all you
Yeah.
need, really. Like, Aku is a cunt, and then that's it. Thank you.
God, remember
Let
the
me
Justice
see
Friends?
fun adventures.
Yeah.
No, but one more thing about Samurai Jack is just it's fun to watch.
Yes.
That's the most important thing. It's
What
fun
is-
to watch.
What is that word?
Fun?
Yeah.
That's
Or
a
do you
cool
mean
meme.
watch?
Guys, thank you. But
Fun doesn't even mean anything. Fun doesn't even mean anything. You see, when somebody says, I'm having fun, I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
I don't understand what you people are saying.
Don't worry about it.
It has nothing to do with wolves, so it doesn't concern me.
That's true.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Also,
Guys, I just want to give everyone a nice update on my movie watching status. The only movie I still have ever seen is Wolves,
Yeah.
so that's not going to change.
still waiting
for
for
the rest
that
of my life.
sequel. The first one didn't do too good, but we'll get him in the second one.
Yeah.
One. Hey, two's my lucky number. So
Call back. Call back.
thank you. Wink,
No one's
wink.
going to get that because no one watches this.
And they watched the last one.
Anyway.
Fuck. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about Zootopia. Have you guys seen that?
I haven't.
No, I'm going to go take a piss.
I'm not going to watch it, though, so just talk about it.
I'm not gonna watch
Yeah, I'm
it
not
either.
either. It looks like
Oh.
a gay cocksuck furry.
I
So
want
I'm
to
gonna
talk.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I
Cock
saw the
sucking
trailer, and what the fuck is happening with this movie? Is it getting
Well-
like this weird fucking cult furry following, and that's creeping me out. What the fuck is happening?
Well, it's like one of the... Isn't it the Frozen and Big Hero 6 team, whatever?
I don't think that
Whatever
matters at
these
all.
whatever these new Disney movies are that are basically just shitty DreamWorks movies,
Yeah.
where everyone's just this cute guy with shiny eyes and dead faces, and they have quirky adventures.
Made of plastic, yeah.
hmm Like, but they're movies for little kids. They're not like classic
See-
Pixar or anything that the whole family can enjoy. They're
I know.
aimed at kids.
I know, and all of those movies, they're just kind of shitty. But this one looks like almost pure, I would argue. Like the most basic, just a few animals doing animal things. And there was a shit ton of these kind of movies. They don't usually make them anymore. They go more for the cars or people route. But they used
That's
to make
true.
movies about self-aware animals and shit. And it
It's
just
been a
seems
while
like,
since we've gotten like an animals with human qualities, the movie.
and I've never liked them. They've always creeped me out, especially when it's fucking live action. It's a cat and it's talking to me. I don't like it.
Did you see Cats and Dogs?
I saw
Or Cats
and
versus
Dogs.
Dogs? Was it
I
Cats?
saw
Have you
Cats
seen
versus Dogs?
Chihuahua in Beverly Hill 1 and 2.
I saw only the
saw
second
God.
one.
Marmaduke at the cinema. I saw
That's
Marmaduke
real?
at the cinema. I
There's
saw
a
it.
Marmaduke
Yeah,
movie?
what are you
And
fucking
Kiefer
stupid?
Sutherland is in it.
What?
I know. Big Boss
Yeah.
in Marmaduke.
Is he Marmaduke?
Yes.
No, he's the dad. He's Marmaduke's dad.
That would be funny.
No, he's just a bad
Marmaduke
dog.
is Owen
he's
Wilson.
the cool dog. He's the bad dog. I promise you this is
It's
real.
got William
this is a
H.
great
Macy.
Owen
William
Wilson
H.
and
Macy.
George Lopez. Marmaduke.
But William H. Macy, the guy who played the main guy in Fargo,
Yep.
Sam Elliott, the guy who played the stranger in The Big Lebowski,
Mhm.
Kiefer Sutherland,
I swear.
and of course Marlon Wayans.
What the fuck
Fuck.
happened?
This
I don't
is
know what
just one of
happened.
those. It's very popular, so we're gonna pay a lot of money to make some money. Movies.
A throwaway movie, yeah.
Did you ever read a single Marmaduke comic?
Nope.
They were in the newspaper when we used to get the
They were
newspaper
funnies.
in the funny pages, the funny papers,
Lol.
and
The funnies. He's reading the funny papers.
you know, newspaper comics are never great, but sometimes there's something that'll make
What
you
about
chuckle,
Archie?
right? Well, fuck Archie. Archie sucks
Archie was
ass.
gay.
I
He
fucking
was
hate
gay.
Archie.
He was gay.
And they always gave Archie like this huge column that
Dude,
nobody
I've never
is
read
terrible.
Archie.
Okay, well don't, because it sucks.
He's a gay and he
I
gets
would.
shot.
Why would I read a newspaper?
shot.
Because
fucking-
some of it was fine, like
Archie's
Dilbert.
dad.
Dilbert was good. Calvin and Hobbes when it was running was amazing.
Yeah, Calvin Klein.
Did you read Calvin and Hobbes? Calvin and Hobbes?
Calvin
No,
Klein?
I
Okay.
don't read newspaper
Okay.
funnies.
Calvin and Hobbes, you definitely gotta read at some point. It's legitimately great.
Classic.
Anyway, but Marmaduke was the only one that I never even like slightly smiled at. The whole premise is that there is a dog, Marmaduke.
It's just Garfield with a fucking dog in it.
It's not even. He's just a dog. I can't even describe what any of it's
Okay.
about or anything that happens in it. At least
That
Garfield,
actually
you can say,
describes
"Oh,
the movie
he likes
very well.
lasagna and he doesn't like Mondays." That's Garfield. I can't tell you anything about Marmaduke.
I'm telling you, that describes the movie to a T perfectly.
He likes calzones and doesn't like Tuesdays.
Yeah. He's the most original character we've ever made. And Kiefer Sutherland played Bosco. Thank you very much.
Oh, classic Bosco.
Yeah. Let's see. He's got one piece of his dialogue is, check out those ears. Can you even fly with those things at all? That's Kiefer Sutherland. Thank you, big boss. I should have watched Garfield too in preparation for Marmaduke. I bet it would have made me appreciate it far more.
A Tale of Two Kitties.
Hell yeah. I've never seen a Garfield movie, and I want to keep it that way.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I'm glad. They got
Oh
Bill
yeah, I
Murray
also watched G-Force.
to come
Fuck.
back.
Oh my
For a
god,
second.
G-Force was so terrible.
So bad. How
So what
can you
movie?
make
What
a
movie?
movie about hamsters that bad? It's a movie
Yeah.
about talking
Oh!
hamsters.
I remember that. I saw it with my baby cousin when he was like 6 or something.
Shit.
So bad. What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyway, I was making a point about Zootopia. It's getting this weird fucking cold furry following, and people are being like, well, they clearly intentionally made it to pander to furries, which is just like, I don't want to believe it.
It's totally true.
I don't want to believe it. Even if it is true, which it's not, I don't want to believe it. But it makes me think, if The Lion King had been made today, when you went to the premiere with your son, would you have had people in furry costumes jacking off in the back seat to
Yes.
the fucking Mufasa dying and shit? Would that have happened? Would that be real?
That's a
Is
good
this the
scene
world
to jerk
we
it
live
to.
in? Yeah, it's like, wow, so brave.
When did
My
furries
persona is Mufasa
start?
dying. Oh, around the 2007.
Well, it all
2008.
started with the ancient Egyptians. See, they made a few cat statues.
Google, who is the first furry?
Who is the first furry?
Tutankhamun.
Let's see. History of furry, Wiki Fur, the furry encyclopedia.
1980s on WikiFur.
All right,
Yes.
shut the fuck up. The Egyptians were the first furries, and Jack London was the first furry fan fiction writer.
Nice.
He wrote a whole book about what it's like to be a wolf. It's like, just look outside, idiot. Fucking idiot.
And that's where Hader got his inspiration.
Yeah, he said, if those people can dress up like wolves, I can dress my actors up like wolves. I'll make millions.
He didn't dress up as a wolf. He went out into the wild and he shit in a hole, and then he came back and said, I know what wolves live like.
At least he roughed it, goddammit. At least he fucking went and did it and shot in that bush.
I'm just kidding. I like Jack London.
David
I think he's a
Hader
good
crawls
author.
into a furry's oversized dog bowl and offers himself and says, "How may I be of service?"
And even the furry goes, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's scary. It's scary how you have no fucking idea who is inside this cutesy wolf costume. It might be your 40-year-old teacher or something.
Did you see the
Sweaty,
protesters,
fat
the
teacher.
furry protesters that were upset at a city ordinance that stopped them from
Yes.
wearing their
Yes.
Please don't be degenerates. This is the last
They
time
took it
we're
to
asking.
court.
Just explain what you're talking about.
There's
And
nothing
you
left
can't
to
taste
say.
them either. They have that fur coat. You can't kill them. You can't kill them. They're indestructible.
Furries
have-
there's something that 10 years ago, God, it actually probably was 10 years ago when I found out about them. 10 years ago, I
Damn.
thought like they would go away eventually.
I guess that happens with most things. None
Well-
of it really goes away. They just die or get quiet. And
I
then they
guess.
show up at a premiere of a Disney movie called Zootopia. Fucking. They fucked in that cinema, god damn it. You cannot do that. Fuck off. What the fuck is your deal, man? Please.
Yep.
What are you doing? Dad, what is he doing? Is that like the mascot of the cinema? No, that's just a degenerate, son. Just walk away. Let's go watch Transformers.
That must be pretty scary though. If you
It would
maybe
be
if you're
fucking
like
terrifying. What
an
are you
old
fucking
grandma
kidding me?
taking your little baby
What the
boy to
fuck?
go see Zootopia, and there's like
This
a
is
whole
what the
row
gangs used
of
to dress up back in the day.
smelly, like weak
Fucking gross.
shit furries jacking off behind you and next to your baby boy. Let's say
Yeah.
that there's a big furry in a white tiger suit
You're being
just
so judgmental right
stroking his pud
I
next
can't
to
believe
baby
you.
boy.
So
Yeah, you're right.
judgmental.
I have no
We
room to
talked
judge.
to that guy, and he said he would lick your furry cock. So what's your deal? He was so nice to you. He was gonna
Is
make
it
you
throbbing?
climax.
Is it?
There's an heart
I'll
for me.
slowly put it in your tail hole.
Slightly wink yourself.
Your toe hole. Sorry, toe hole.
Toe hole. A little nibble on the ball.
It's that bullet
Nibble.
hell game. Toe hole.
Yeah, toe
Yeah.
hole. I only get hard when
Toe
they
hole.
lightly nibble on my ball. You can't go all the way. You light nibble.
Fun
knows?
fact: Lance Armstrong's cafe is called the Juan Pelota Cafe.
Why?
Because he's got only one testicle.
That's not a joke. That's he
And
actually
also
owns a
he's,
cafe called the Juan
yeah.
Pelota Cafe.
He also did steroids and
No,
I
it
don't
was
know if-
oxygen or something, right?
Too much oxygen.
He doped.
His ball died.
I've never been clear on what doping is.
He breathed too
Exactly.
hard. His ball died. Breathe in. Ah! What the fuck? My ball! I'll open a restaurant.
no,
That's
you
how it
fucking
happened.
idiot! He cheated on his. That was
You
the
mean
joke.
doping like in
Like
the
in
mountains?
cycling.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I
let me
heard
explain
that
it.
there's something like putting more oxygen in your blood.
Yeah. Basically, when they go to higher altitudes, your body generates more oxygen. So they store that blood, and when you get it into your bloodstream again, it's like hyper blood, essentially. It's like super blood. It's like supercharged. So yeah.
Oh, like wolves.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah.
metabolizing faster. So you can burn faster and be stronger.
He looks like a fucking retard, doesn't he? Really?
What
like,
happened?
no offense, but like Lance, if you're watching this, and I know you are, you look like a fucking retard. Looks like
Yeah.
a mongoloid.
How about you attach another ball to your one ball? Don't be a weirdo, dude. Get another ball. What's the deal with you?
I want to have 21 balls one day.
21 balls. Well, how did he lose his ball? I still don't
Holy
know.
shooting
Cancer.
stars.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought it was because he breathed too hard. That was a cannon. Not anymore.
Yeah.
All right, guys.